If you've ever wished for an extra set of hands, this is it. In the next few minutes, you'll learn what Microsoft 365 Copilot can do, the difference between Copilot Chat and paid license, and how IT keeps the guardrails on. Let's begin. Copilot is an AI assistant in Microsoft 365. You ask in plain English, it understands your intent and helps you act. Write, explain, and prepare. You stay in control, you review, and decide. Copilot is the simple front door to AI. Now, I hear this often from people just starting out to learn about AI, having to know the history of AI. While it's useful to have the context, you don't really need to know how AI works. You just start off by chatting with Copilot. Behind the scenes, Copilot connects to a network of agents. Each agent is designed to do something specific, like summarizing a report, pulling data from a system, or creating a presentation. Copilot figures out which agent to use and handles the complexity for you. Let's understand what makes Microsoft 365 Copilot powerful. This diagram shows the process. You type a prompt in Word, Excel, Outlook, or Teams. Copilot takes your request and grounds it in your work context using Microsoft Graph. Microsoft Graph is the secure system that links your emails, files, meetings, chats, calendars, and contacts. Copilot only uses data you already have permission to see. It never gives you access to someone else's files and documents that you don't have permission to. This grounding step is what makes answers relevant and personalized for your work. This is the Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat experience. It brings together three key elements that make Copilot useful and safe for work. Chat. This is your conversational interface. It's powered by advanced AI models like GPT-5, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. In simple terms, it's the brain behind Copilot that understands your language and generates helpful responses. GPT-5 is optimized for speed, accuracy, and reasoning. Future versions will continue to improve context understanding and multi-step reasoning, making Copilot even smarter. Agents. These are specialized mini tools that can automate tasks or connect to systems. For example, an agent could help you compile a weekly report or check service help. They're integrated into the chat experience and available on a pay-as-you-go basis. IT controls, enterprise level security and management. Your IT team decides who can use agents, applies data protection policies, and ensures compliance. This means Copilot works within your organization's guardrails. Think of this as the foundation for Copilot in Microsoft 365 Chat for quick help, agents for advanced workflows, and IT controls for safety. Here is the idea in a simplified view, and this is Copilot Chat, the free version. So you get the chat experience, which is web grounded, meaning it uses public web information and the file you have open or you have provided to Copilot. Agents, optional tools for more complex tasks, and these are billed per use. IT controls, so your IT team manages access and compliance. These three pillars, that's chat, agents, and IT controls, are what makes Copilot Chat secure and scalable for organizations. This is the full Microsoft 365 Copilot license. It's your AI assistant for work, designed to integrate deeply with Microsoft 365 apps that you already have access to. And this is built upon the existing Copilot Chat that we just talked about, which is the free chat interface. For $30 per month use, what you're going to get is the work grounded chat. This is your Copilot securely using your organization's data like files, emails, and meetings you already have permission to access. Copilot in apps, so built-in experiences in Office applications like Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams. Agents, advanced mini tools for automating tasks and connecting to work systems. You also get the Copilot control systems. This is your enterprise level security and management. And Copilot Analytics, so insights on adoption and ROI for leaders. This is what unlocks the full power of Copilot, from simple web-based help to integrated work-aware assistance from across your apps. In a moment, I'll show you how this looks on screen and how you can start using it for real tasks. This table is your quick reference for what's included in each option. Under Chat, the free Copilot Chat is web-grounded and powered by GPT-5. The paid license adds work-grounded chat, meaning it can securely use your organization's data through Microsoft Graph. Under Agents, both options let you discover and pin agents, but advanced features like autonomous actions are metered in Copilot Chat and fully included in the paid license. Under Personal Assistant, the paid license integrates Copilot into Microsoft 365 apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams, with features like meeting recaps, inbox prioritization, and document drafting. The Copilot control system and analytics are only available with the paid license, giving IT governance and reporting tools. Look for the blue dots. They mean included. Orange triangles mean pay as you go. Notice how the paid license unlocks work-grounded chat, deep app integration, and governance tools. So if you're deciding for your department, ask, do we need Copilot to reason over our work data and integrate into apps? If yes, you need to explore the paid license. So how do you access free Copilot Chat? You've got a few options. You can access from the web browser by clicking the Copilot icon. You can go to m365copilot.com in your browser. You can look for the Copilot icon in Outlook. It's in the ribbon. Same in Teams. There's a Copilot icon in the app bar. And if IT has approved it, you might have the Copilot desktop app installed. Any of these will take you to the free Copilot Chat experience. Now, here's the first thing you'll notice compared to the full version, which I'm going to show you next. There are no work and web tabs at the top. In the full version, those tabs help you switch between enterprise data and web results. In the free version, you don't have that separation. Right in the middle, you'll see the big welcome message. Below that is your main input box. This is where you type your prompt. On the left-hand side, you'll see agents. You get pre-built agents for free that you can use. These are ready to use straight away. You also have the option to create your own agent for specific tasks. What you see here is controlled by IT. Now let's look at the Create an Agent feature in free Copilot Chat. When you create an agent, you give it a name and instructions about what it should do and define its tone or constraints. For example, you might say, you are a writing helper, use plain English and keep it friendly. You can also enable web data if IT has turned that feature on, so your agents can pull information from the internet. The important limitation is that in the free version, your agent can work with web data and follow your instructions. But if you want to connect to enterprise data, that's when you need the paid license. And remember, what you see here is controlled by IT, so the options you see may vary. And if you're wondering which version of Copilot you're using, hover over the info icon in the bottom left corner of the screen. That will tell you the version details. Handy if you need to confirm what features you have. Now I'm going to ask Copilot to create a one-page report on the benefits of hybrid work. Include a short introduction, three key benefits in bullet points, a closing recommendation in plain English. Now here's the useful part that you will notice in its output. Right at the end, there is a feature edit in pages. What it does is it opens content in a collaborative page where you can tweak the wording, add comments, and share the link with a colleague. This is super useful because free Copilot isn't built into Word or Excel. So Pages gives you a way to co-edit without emailing documents back and forth. You can even convert the report to a Word document ready to collaborate on. Now let's look at the full version of Microsoft 365 Copilot. The first thing you'll notice compared to the free version is the two tabs at the top, Work and Web. Work tab, this is where Copilot connects to your enterprise data, things like SharePoint, Outlook, Teams, and OneDrive. Web data, this brings in information from the internet to complement your answers. You can manage these tabs using the toggle. For example, if you don't want web results, you can turn them off. Again, what you see here is controlled by IT. On the left-hand side, you'll see the agents section, just like in the free version, but with more flexibility. Pre-built agents, these are ready-made assistants designed for common tasks. For example, you might see an agent for summarizing documents, improving writing, or generating FAQs. You can click and start using them straight away, or you can create your own agent. This is where it gets interesting. You can build an agent tailored to your role or workflow. For instance, you could create an agent that knows your team's style guide or one that helps with writing documents. When you create an agent, you can give it instructions, define its tone, and even connect it to specific data sources. Another major difference with the full version, Copilot is built directly into Microsoft 365 apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. This means you don't have to switch to a separate chat window. You can use Copilot right where you work. Notice the green tick icon next to the new chat in the top right corner. This is the Enterprise Data Protection Indicator, and it applies to all chats, both in the free version and the full version. It means Copilot is operating under your department's security and compliance settings, so your prompts and responses stay protected. Microsoft ships updates at a rapid pace, so names, icons, and entry points can change every month. If Copilot looks different from the screenshots, that's expected. Your anchors are the Copilot icon and the two tabs in paid Copilot chat, which is web and work. If you're nervous about putting work documents into Copilot, that's completely normal. Copilot respects your existing permissions. Your prompts and responses are not used to train foundational models. IT applies labels and access controls. You can use approved SharePoint sites, sensitivity labels, verify citations, and treat business content as a record. Let's bring it all together. On the left, Copilot Chat is available to everyone for quick drafting, summarizing, and Q&A with optional pay-as-you-go agents. On the right, Microsoft 365 Copilot is your personal AI assistant for work. It brings work-grounded context, in-app experiences, agents included, and governance. These two options give flexibility. You can start small or go deeper. Now, from working with teams, my biggest lesson is this: keep it simple. Start with real tasks that you do every week. Write clear instructions that you can give to Copilot in your chat. And share the wins. Confidence grows fast when people see time saved on their own work. Here's how you can roll out with low risk. Start with a champions cohort on the paid license. Everyone else uses Copilot Chat for quick wins. Do 3 things: share the wins, tips, and lessons. Measure and scale. Track time saved, error reduction, and quality improvements. Expand access where value is clear. And most importantly, Copilot is not autopilot. So keep that in mind. Do your due diligence and use AI responsibly. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I test productivity tools and break down what actually works versus what's just hype. I'll see you in the next one.